So last week, my washing machine broke. And you know what I did? I just fixed it. Called a repair guy, paid him, done. No panic, no stress. But here's the weird part. 3 years ago, the exact same thing happened. Same machine, same problem. But back then, I remember sitting on the floor, staring at my phone, trying to figure out which bill I could delay so I could afford the repair. Same problem, same cost, completely different feeling. And that made me wonder, what actually changed? Okay, so here's what I figured out. Money works in stages, like levels in a game. And most people don't realize there's a specific level where everything just shifts. It's not about becoming rich, it's about reaching this one point where your brain stops being scared all the time. For me, that point was when I saved a few $1,000s. Not a huge amount, but enough to create what I call breathing room. Before that, every surprise expense felt like an emergency. After that, surprises became just things to handle. And the crazy part is, the number itself isn't even that big. It's not $1 million, it's not even close. It's just enough to stop living in constant money fear. That's the level that changes everything. Think of it like this. You know when you're underwater and you're holding your breath? Everything in your brain is screaming, get air now. You're not thinking about what you'll eat for dinner, you're not planning your weekend, you're just focused on one thing, survive. That's what having no savings feels like. Your brain is underwater. Every decision is about getting to the next breath, the next paycheck. But when you finally come up for air, suddenly you can look around, you can think, you can plan. That little bit of money saved, that's your head above water. You're still swimming, you're not on a yacht, but you can breathe now. And breathing changes everything. Here's what happens in your brain when you have zero savings. Your boss asks you to work this weekend. You don't want to, you have plans, but you say yes anyway because you can't risk making them angry. You need that job too much. Your car makes a weird noise. You ignore it because if it's something serious, you can't afford to know. Someone invites you to dinner. You calculate if you can afford it while they're still talking to you. Your brain is in survival mode. Every choice is filtered through fear. But here's what happens after you build that little buffer. Your boss asks you to work this weekend. You still might say yes, but now it's a choice, not desperation. You could say no, you'd be okay. Your car makes a weird noise, you actually get it checked because you can handle it. Someone invites you to dinner. You think about whether you want to go, not whether you can afford it. Same brain, same you, just different circumstances. And that shift, that's when you stop just surviving and start actually living. The weirdest thing about having breathing room is what it does to your decisions. Like, I used to think rich people had access to secret opportunities, special investments, hidden doors. But now I realize the opportunities were always there. I just couldn't see them when I was drowning. A friend starts a small business and asks if you want to help. Before, you'd think, sounds cool, and move on. After, maybe you can actually consider it. Your company offers a training course. Before, you couldn't take time off. After, maybe you can. It's not that you suddenly have unlimited money. You just have options, and options are freedom. Even small options. The option to fix your washing machine without having a breakdown. The option to say no sometimes. The option to think about next month instead of just tomorrow. That's what money really buys. Not stuff, not status, just options. So yeah, money isn't magic. It doesn't solve everything. That washing machine still broke after all. But having a little bit saved, it changes how you move through the world. You go from holding your breath to breathing normally, from reacting to choosing, from scared to steady. And that shift, that's the real change. Not rich, not poor, just breathing. And breathing is a pretty good place to start.